Alright, let's kind of. Who we playing?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas
and
the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. They got it. They recovered it. But hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now Jones. To the sideline. Catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
That's third down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Down to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing Jones.
Man, you lucky I'm playing bad defense.
Touchdown, Richie James, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing him out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown. The other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And they're going to get this up to midfield. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott rolling to his left. And complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. They'll try and pick
Dang, I should have handed it off.
Right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now Prescott on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Giants are going to get the football back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. It's Barkley on the counter, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Jones on third down.
How are you? You're right there. 55 to right. Oh my.
First down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
55 is literally right there.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll get it inside the
Well, I'm finna just start playing outside basketball. I'm tired of playing all these players and they back and slow.
And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle.
I got people that can jump, but once again,
and the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big time.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Tight hold, yeah!
Walks back to the locker room, just a little more animated.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Oh, he got beat.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group.
Oh, my God.
They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
But we're going to have to get that running a goal route. I don't care.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
The goal route would have been wide open. Because the post took it the other way. And yeah.
And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I knew the play was going to come right there.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Right, nigga, all right there.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Ooh.
They'll try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
What the?
First down that's knocked away and incomplete.
They can't make you lose the game.
They're doing a lot of
things he doesn't want to do East West no more.
Disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He just keeps thinking out. I can't read them good.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Whoa. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Man, y'all.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
We back and forth, chat. Big lagging.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Okay, we gotta play like we actually know football. Look, I know I haven't played in a man, but we gotta start that.
21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because
keep on sending blitzes, and when I run like middle passes, when I throw in the middle, then guess what? Y'all can't stop me then.
Position knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Prescott off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the count.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top.
Should have threw it.
They'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. They'll set up the screen.
Man, y'all can't block.
Here, back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Oh, no!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Fabian
Moreau.
And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There he goes, right side. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover.
Can my quick guard please pull this time?
The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take.
Dang, I don't know how he hit that, but
nice play he made there in the open field.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional in the battle of game plans.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. They'll cut the lead to 21-7. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
How you still ran somebody over from getting chunked?
When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's got this pretty close to
I slap
people
down
at the Cowboys 24.
Play that I know the play where the play going to,
yards rushing for
and
him
they just don't attack it. That tell me that they don't listen.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try to run.
What the? I ain't never get juiced up by no running back. I end it like that.
Time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I never see somebody that cut when I'm coming in there, then they cut outside like that.
Tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do.
I think this game cheating, man.
Coaches in the NFL.
Man, what you doing? Calm down.
Every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Damn, y'all can't block for nothing.
Here on EA Sports. So the
They were supposed to talk about me not blocking.
Here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Here's Dak. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 55 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Last game, I was lagging. This time, I don't know.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here.
Oh, what the?
Recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
The ball gotta go 10 yards.
Mistake in that spot. You gotta let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Barkley inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Here's Jones to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in.
I don't believe it.
They did.
Last time.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Don't nobody touch that. Let it go back.
And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, man, we back in my own
for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their
heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Dak. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Come on.
Inside give to Elliott.
Bro,
He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
To throw, Prescott.
So basically, all or nothing.
Stop with 14 seconds remaining. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really
Come
well
on,
early, and then you kind of relax a little bit. To step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And it's incomplete. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. What a finish in this one, Charles. In this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, Just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shy.